Hello, my name is Robert Edwards, and today I will be discussing the age-old question, can pictures be arguments? As we go about our day-to-day lives, we see pictures like these all the time. And if you're anything like me, these pictures really make you question, should I really be smoking? Or should I really be texting while driving? Are these pictures making an argument? Let's first talk about what an argument is. An argument is a reason or set of reasons given with the aim of persuading others that an action or idea is right or wrong. Now that we know what an argument is, let's see what makes up an argument. Well, there are three parts to every argument. The first part being a claim. A claim is a thesis to the argument. It tells what the argument is going to be about. The second part is reasons. The second part is reasons. And this supports your claim and tells you what you think. Last but not least is supporting evidence. You can't have reasons alone. You need to have evidence to show why you think what you think. So why can't pictures be arguments? Pictures don't talk. Arguments require language. They need to have a dialogue, and pictures cannot provide that alone. Fleming writes that nonverbal signs may be used in an argument, but they don't function as arguments unless logistically translated. Earlier we talked about support and claim when it comes to different parts of the argument. Now why can't pictures satisfy this demand? That is because pictures aren't structured so that claim-like and support-like entities can be identified. That is because you see pictures at once rather than in bits and pieces. It lacks, in other words, the linear arrangement that characterizes verbal discourse. Like verbal arguments, they can be understood and analyzed through the standard of components. Pictures can be arguments because pictures are visual flags. Visual flags is an image that functions when it's used to attract attention from a message conveyed to some audience. When somebody's trying to get a message across, they would use visual flags to make their message stand out amongst the other messages. Pictures are also visual demonstration. An image is a visual demonstration when it's used to convey information that can be best presented visually. It can also present abstract information that is not conveyed easily in words, such as graphs and pie charts. Last but not least, pictures are visual symbols. In part, we are able to communicate effectively with images because we share, at least in some degree, a common vocabulary of symbols that can be used to make references. So when a UNL student sees a North Bottoms, that means something to him differently than it would mean something to a teacher here on campus. We all know what happens in North Bottoms. Let's try not to hide it. I wanted to get an outside perspective on this subject, so I decided to ask 20 random students and 10 teachers on campus a simple question. Can pictures be arguments? This graph shows the data that I've gotten. As you can see, more times than not, teachers and students said no. Pictures alone cannot be arguments. I got a lot of real looks for asking that question too. Well, this is it. The last slide. Most people's favorite part of projects. Oh wait, I almost forgot to tell you what I thought about this whole thing. To me, pictures alone cannot be arguments. However, they should be used as evidence in an argument. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something.